Good evening, Mr. Johnson. Thank you again for meeting with us today. I'm Kara Wackendorf, and this is my colleague, Carly Gallenberg. And I know it's kind of hard to tell who we are since the last time we met because of the masks, but
Good. We're really happy that you're taking the time out of your day to meet with us. We know that you asked us before to touch base once we came up with some really good ideas for vision experts, which we did. So regarding that, I think we came up with a lot of great ideas that will benefit the brand, and we'd just like you to hear them.
okay, starting off, so Carly and I came up with 3 great ideas for the young adults through 18 through 25 and also for their parents as well. So we came up with a university idea because young adults through 18 25 are usually in college around this time. So one of the first ideas that we came up with was a booth. So this would work for football games and basketball games or even baseball games, any type of sporting events that are going on through that university.
And we'd like to focus mainly on like the bigger sporting events that we know will attract a lot of viewers.
So this would be before they walk in through the stadium. It'd just be a little kiosk booth area that says Vision Experts on there, and then we would bring out your team and they would just talk about what Vision Experts is and what they do. And we'd also explain to them why we strongly believe that they need to get their eyes checked, and we'll talk about the reasons later in this presentation. But while we're talking to them, we'll also give them a little goodie bag that has a shirt in there that says Vision Experts on it, because if you think about Davies Orthodontist, everyone who goes there has one of those tie-dye shirts.
So kids in school are seeing this. You've probably seen one. Everyone has a Davies orthodontic shirt.
Yes.
So.
And then there'd also be like eye contact solution in there for people who already have contacts or glasses.
People who we want to market to both. So people who already wear glasses
and people who need to get their eyes checked.
Exactly. So these people who already wear glasses, if they're already with another eye company, they're not really going to switch over unless, the contact solution is not what's going to switch them over. They're not going to say, wow, this is some good eye contact solution. What's going to switch them over is constantly seeing the brand every morning when they put it in.
And also the nice client, nice people just talking to them at the booths.
The customer service.
Yes. So we came up with a filling out sheet that they can fill out there. So I'll just explain this to you. So it says their name, phone number, email, and date of their appointment. So we are planning that the day that they get the goodie bags and meet with you guys, that they would fill this out, have a date for their appointment, and then also like every other dentist or doctor's appointment, there is a cancellation fee. So if they could not come to their appointment, then we would give them a cancellation fee, and we'd still make money off of that instead of just wasting all our money on the free t-shirts and everything like that instead of making a profit.
Yep, we really want to focus on getting the profit and not spending a bunch of money on advertising. So we're focusing on ways that, because we did reduce the price from $8.99 to $49.99, and that's something we really want to make.
We want to make sure it's a nice medium.
So we want to still be able to keep that profit without spending it all on advertising.
Agreed. Yes. So then our next advertising would be for the university would be on the stadium seats. So we thought that there would just be your logo, Vision Experts, right on the seat where people sit. And we believe that would really help, because every time someone sits down, they're going to obviously look at their seat and see, oh, Vision Experts. So they just keep remembering in their mind, Vision Experts, Vision Experts, Vision Experts. And then our last idea for the university would be a TV commercial. And we believe that this is one of our great points, is because
this commercial would be shown during the game, because most college games are broadcasted. So this would be shown on TV.
Right now, let's just say, so with the COVID situation, people can't go to the games in person. So they're obviously watching it on TV. So after the game is over or during commercial breaks and halftime, we would show one of the commercials, and obviously everyone's going to be seeing it. And not just only the students who go to the university, but this also would target their parents. and it would make sure that the students who go to the university keep seeing vision experts and keep thinking to themselves, we need to get our eyes checked, and the parents, because the parents can contact their child and say, hey, when was the last time you got your eyes checked up? Or hey, you should get your eyes checked.
Because most kids 18 through 25, we know that young adults up to 26 can still be on their parents' insurance plans because parents are still involved in their children's lives at this time. So we think that if we should market to both parents and students, because these parents will be the ones making them more responsible to check their eyes.
And for the booth and seating, we're hoping after the vaccine everyone gets the vaccine and everything goes back to normal, we'll for sure pursue the booth and the seating. And we'll still carry on with the commercials because every parent can't go to the university game. So they do watch it on TV. So I believe these 3 reasons still work with going on with COVID-19 and after COVID is completely over with.
So moving on to another way of advertising, since there are kids, most kids go to university, but there are kids who don't. But some place that a lot of 18 through 25-year-olds hang out, as well as parents, is the bars. If we target marketing at the bars, we can get our target audience. So some ideas we had was to advertise on glass cups. Like most bars do. And we would put a sign that says Vision Experts, and we really want to advertise the price drop from $89.99 to $49.99. So we did have only $49.99, and we have the price on there so people can know and they'll be inspired. We also want to do a karaoke night. Since most local bars do karaoke nights, usually we think maybe like a Tuesday night we could partner with this bar, bring in the
or local
equipment.
bars,
Yep.
any bar.
We could bring in the equipment, host the karaoke night, and this way we would get a lot of publicity, I guess if you want to say, and a lot of attention. It's a good way to market to a lot of people all at one time, and we can get both groups. We can get the kids and the adults. Since the adults up to 26 can be on their parents' insurance plan, there are some who are not, or some who cannot afford insurance. To help them with this, we do have payment plans. We have payment plans where, since we did take it down to $49.99, which is pretty affordable, but if you can't, we have payment plans so that we can continue to get those customers and work with them.
And I know Carly already said this, the karaoke night at a bar, we really thought that was a good idea because obviously a lot of young adults who are in college, or the young adults who aren't in college, a bar is a very sociable place. And we would just say before they do the karaoke night, be like, this is sponsored by Vision Experts. Go check them out. The price dropped from $89.99 to $49.99. There are payment plans, and just get that word out there even more.
Yep, and just like the bar, very social place, there are social factors that influence customer buying. For example, if I go to Kara one day, and this could apply to either the bar or the university, or just in general, if I go to Kara and I say, hey, I got an eye checkup at Vision Experts, I really like them, they were really nice, had great customer service, they even gave me free
goodies.
Contact solution.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, I should totally go there, or be like, the next time you go, or ask a new friend, be like, do you want to come with me? Do you want to go get our eyes checked together? There's a deal going on, the price dropped. We really just need to get our eyes checked. And so the reasons why
So as we know, 18 through 25-year-olds are very sociable people. So they're going to be talking to their friends. They have sororities, clubs, sports teams, you name it, anything in this age group, they're talking to their friends about this. While there's social influences that also impact buyer and consumer behavior, there's also cultural, so the atmosphere. We need to make it important to these college students and 18 through 25-year-olds how important it is to get your eyes checked. So we have our reasons why, and we'd like to advertise these specific reasons why because it pertains to them.
Yes, it could pertain to the university kids, and it could pertain to people who do not go to university. So the 3 main reasons what we came up with was, 1 is stress. So everyone who goes to college or doesn't even go to a university, you're just stressed of your job,
Daily life.
normal life. You're just stressed. And stress is one of the main causes why your eyes become not as well as they used to be. Another reason is just driving. Driving in the daylight or even at night is harder to drive in. So that's another reason why you need to get your eyes checked if you cannot see outside as well. The third reason is more towards the university kids sitting in a classroom. If you're all the way back, you can't see the board as well, so you have to be squinting. You aren't sure if you're writing down the exact notes, and that's another big reason why they need to get their eyes checked.
Yep, like you're there to get a degree.
Yeah.
So while we do have these influences, we also have personal ones. If you already have pre-existing eye conditions, you're gonna need to find an eye doctor to go to. This can also apply to freshmen coming in the fall. Freshmen that may be moving to a new place, new state, they don't know where to go, which is why we want to advertise at these colleges. There's personal, like the pre-existing eye conditions, like I just said. Like I said before, with the contact solution, with our brand on it, if they're already going somewhere, you know, the brand, seeing the brand make them want to change, as well as our great customer service and all of that. There's also psychological reasons we mentioned before, like the stress and just driving. Not being able to see is very uncomfortable for most people. So this will all impact buying behavior to lean towards vision experts.
Yes. Okay, so we came up with a pie chart. So from last year, 2020, it says only 40% of young adults through 18 through 25 were getting their yearly or every 6-month eye checkup. Our prediction after doing all this advertising and getting our word out there for this coming up year 2021 or this year 2021, we believe that we're going to get at least 57% of 18 through 25-year-old to get their eyes checked up every year or every 6 months. So that is a 17% increase, and like I said, that is the minimum. I believe that we can go higher than that, but
and already that 17% is a huge increase, and we really think that we're going to be able to impact not only these college students but their parents as well to go get these eye checks, specifically at Vision Experts. We think that will greatly benefit the company, and all of this will come from our advertisement ideas to reach out and get the word out about Vision Experts and our price drop.
And I think that is all that we have for you today. Thank you again, Mr. Johnson, for coming out and having this meeting with us. We really appreciate it.
Again, we think that these ideas are really going to benefit the company and greatly increase sales. So thank you for asking us, and thank you for taking the time to meet with us. And I hope you consider our ideas to implement into your company.
We can't wait to hear you. Contact us soon. Once again, have a great evening and stay safe.